Hello and welcome to the channel, D-MANTV. I'm your host, D-Man. Thank you for tuning in. I'd appreciate if you like the video, subscribe, share with your people, and comment as well. Leave your comments below. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Help the channel grow. Be much appreciated. Yeah, so I'm a lifelong Newcastle United fan. Been there since the early 90s. Been through it all. Relegation, league title challenges, blowing 12-point leads, FA Cup final losses, the Mike Ashley era. But here we are, League Cup winners and another stint in Champions League next season. Yeah, in fact, Andy Cole is the reason why I support Newcastle when he first signed. That's when me and my best friend decided to support them. And yeah, been there ever since. It's been a journey. But yeah, what to expect from the channel? A lot of Newcastle United content, a lot of football content in general. It's going to be talking about the Premier League, maybe a bit of Europe, obviously Champions League as well. And we're going to have some guests on as well. Some you may be familiar with, some maybe not so familiar. And yeah, live streams, previews, reviews, a lot. So a lot of content to come your way. So I hope you enjoy. The journey. So, but yeah, I thought I'd take this video, take the time to start off by discussing the hot topic, which is Alexander Isak. Long-standing interest from Liverpool as well. But look, it looks like he's staying for at least another season, which is good news for us. I like the fact that the club took a certain stance of always emphasize that he's not for sale. And who knows, we may offer him a new contract, bumper terms, may put a release clause in there, but the main thing, he's going to be here. It looks like he's going to be here, barring any last-minute surprises, for at least another season. And that I think was key. Like, we're going into a Champions League season. We need to keep our best players and also show ambition. If we're going to be taken as a serious club, we're going to act like a serious club. And that means not selling the best assets, at the first, as soon as someone comes knocking, a bigger comes knocking. Let me know what you think. We've missed out on Ekatike. Would be good to see him and Isak together, maybe rotation as well. Because I think he was the successor to Isak. But it looks like he's going to join Liverpool. But I'm not having this, Liverpool played 4D chess with us and force us into a corner. No. We've gone in for Ekatike. We made a bid. That was 70 million. And that was our limit. We didn't come back again. Liverpool's come in and we walked away. Yeah, because all this, sell us your best asset or we're going to come for your top target. Well, okay, we know what you'd prefer. That it makes it's logical, isn't it? Do what you want to do. If you want to go for your second choice, but you're not getting your first choice, we've got the best striker in the world, and you can't have him. Yeah, it got to a point where Liverpool fans looked like they were begging for him and twerking for him and putting him in Liverpool shirts. And he's coming, he's going to hand in a transfer request. His head's turned. We can offer him more money. All that's irrelevant. When we say he's not for sale, he's not for sale. Yeah, he's got 3 years left on his contract. Looks like he's going to on it for at least another 12 months. We're in the strength of power, positional power. So we're not going to bow down just because a bigger club comes knocking like yourselves. And 120 million, don't be silly. But also, let me know. I'll be interested to see what the Newcastle fans think. If Liverpool had offered 150 million, would you have taken it, or like the club to take it? Give us more money to spend and strengthen in the market. No more PSR issues probably forever. But me personally, I wouldn't have taken it. I think we're in a strong position financially anyway. And it sends a message not only to the fans, to the footballing world, but also to the players as well. We're building. We're not there yet, but we're on our way. So why would we weaken ourselves, especially going into a Champions League season? We want our best players to stay with us and perform to their best ability. So that being said, though, they need to be backed up. I think Bruno made some comments towards the end of the season about the club can go far, but they need extra bodies in. Yeah. And I'm not talking about squad players. We need players that are going to challenge the first team and maybe replace some of them. So we started off okay. I know we had a few rejections, but we've got Elanga through the door, who I think is a very good signing. May not have been our first choice. Obviously, we wanted him Bremo, but he's going to Manchester United. But it looks like it anyway. But Elanga is a very good signing. I think he's an upgrade on Murphy. As much as I love Jacob Murphy and what he did last season, fantastic season, key contributor as well. One of the most important contributions to our the way we finished the league. But Elanga offers something different. He's younger, he's faster, he can use both feet. So it's good to have a bit of options and strength and depth on the right-hand side, because we've been screaming out for a right winger even before Murphy started his great run of form. So, you know, that's good. But we still need more through the door, namely a goalkeeper, a right centre-back, a backup striker for Isak, because if Isak's going to perform to the best of ability, he can't play every game. We saw what happened last season. He was running to the ground, you know, playing through injury, should we say, with a groin injury. So if we can get adequate cover, you know, he gets the rest that he needs and he's backfiring and even have a better season than last season. Who knows? But yeah, there's been a bit of frustration from Eddie Howe about the lack of activity. It hasn't helped that we haven't got a director of football. But, you know, I think we will get more bodies through the door. I think Trafford will come. I think we will get a defender. The striker option, it does concern me a little bit because, you know, the market's saturated. There's not much quality out there. I know we've been linked to Vissa, but if Mbeumo goes to Manchester United, do we really see him leaving Brentford? I'm not so sure. And the age profile as well, Eddie Howe type player, I'm not sure as well. So I'm sure the club have got other options, but we can't be resting on the laurels. Yeah, we don't want a repeat of the 2 seasons before where we're left short, going to the Champions League, and you know the injuries piled up because we couldn't cope. Yeah, so something needs to happen quite swiftly. It's not alarm bells right now, but you know, another week or two with no activity, you start to be concerned because preseason starting at the weekend. Well, it started really. So we need bodies through the door to get time to adapt to Eddie Howe's style, the team style. You know what I mean? It's we just need bodies through. Let me know what you think. Are you panicking? Are you confident we're going to get quality body through the door? And what positions do we need to fill? Because in the ideal world, we'd also get another midfielder, but there's talk that with Longstaff gone, we're not going to replace him this season. I don't know. We've got Miley, we've got Willock, but is that enough cover? I don't know. But listen, there's a lot to talk through. I'm not going to get through it all. But the main thing is Isak is staying. We fended off interest from Liverpool. They're going to have to settle for Etatike. You see the Liverpool fans gassing him up now, how good he is, how he's going to be better than Isak and all that. But what I do know is that with all this activity that's gone on between the two clubs, August the 25th, when we play them at home, it's going to be a cracker. And I know that the St. James's crowd is going to be on it. Yeah, we're going to have to give them hell. Do they boot Etatike? You know what I mean? I don't know. But, you know, we're going to be there. So, yeah. But more videos to come, more content to come. Like I said, appreciate a follow to the channel. Subscribe, comment, like the video, tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'll be back soon. Peace.